Hi folks, welcome back. We have ticket 190 in our hunt for a jackpot. We are starting with a couple of mirror image letters, W and M. Shade, our bonus word, doesn't have either. Snowball and knowledge share W. MC has an M. Ottawa has a W. Any more? M's or W's? I'm not seeing any. We will go on. N and a Q. Don't often get very excited about a Q. Dozen and snowball have an N. Nod and entry share an N. I don't see a Q. And knowledge and horizon have an N. That might be my last N. I think so. How about an E and an A? Much better than N and Q. Shade has them both. MC has 3 E's, shares one with collapse, and the other with knowledge. So MC is just missing the C. Collapse and Cellar share an A. Knowledge and Cellar share the other E in knowledge. Cave has an E and an A, and it shares that A with Ottawa. And Ottawa has another A. It shares with last. Step has an E. Dozen has an E. Echo, echo, echo. Yep, it has an E too. Entry with an E. Choose has an E. Snowball has an A. Is that it? That's a lot. I like that. That's what we need. H and an R. Alright, we have an H in shade. What about Cellar has an R. Choose has an H. Horizon and entry share an R. Echo and horizon share an H. What else? How about B and a Z? Horizon and dozen share Z. We have a Z. Snowball has a B. Any more? I don't think so. T and a Y. All right. Ottawa has 2 T's. Shares one of them with Step. Ottawa's now is just missing an O. Last and Spot have a T. Kit and Out share a T. Entry has a T, and entry has a Y. There's our first word. All right, one down. Entry, our first word. Let's keep going. How about 4 more? 5 more. T's and Y's. Did we get them all? I think we did. All right. D and a P. We have a D in shade. We've got another shot at a bonus word. I get pretty excited about him, but we haven't got one yet. Maybe today is the day. Collapse has a P. Knowledge has a D. Step and Spot have a D. Step is just missing an S now. Nod and dozen share a D. And both of those words are just missing an O. Nod and dozen with the O. Any more D's and P's? I don't think so. Come on, S. Nope. We have a U and an L. What'll that do for us? I see some L's right here. Whole bunch. Seller has 2 L's, and it's just missing a C. Collapse has 2 L's, and it shares one of them with Snowball, and Snowball has another L. Knowledge has an L. Out has a U. Now it's just missing an O. Looks like O's going to be a winning letter for us, so we can find it. Last has an L. It's just missing an S. That's 2 words missing an S. If we can get an S and an O, we'll be in good shape. Usually that's the kiss of death. I wish I would have just kept that. I can't edit out of my jinxing, so I might as well not edit out of the video. G and an I. Alright, Fog and Knowledge have a G. Kit has an I, and it's just missing a K. Horizon has an I. It's just missing an O in 2 places. Any more G's? We have Fog. Letters are pretty scarce now. Alright, we're on to our bonus, our first bonus letter. What do we have? We have an F. Well, we have an F here. It doesn't help us unless we get an O when Fog. Is that it? Yeah, I think so. Alright, folks, here is all the marbles on our last letter. And we have a K. It helps, but not enough. Kit is our second word. I don't believe I missed any others. No S or O down here. That would have been great, even though it would say a lot about my ability to do this. Anyways, folks, let's take it 190. Kind of a disappointment. Shade would have been $5. Alright, folks, that's it. Come back tomorrow and see us on 191. Till then, bye.